Uh, uh, well, here's a thought, since so I had to reset my server. Player trade zone. If I expand it from what it was all the way down to the bottom of there, right? I'm actually going to pick this flag up as well, because that it's only a 60 by 60, so actually I might need more flagpole kits and another fence kit, because if I expand it over here, it can be like a little market. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I really should have probably thingied the backup. This is what happens when you don't back up your progress. You've then got to start from the last point all over again. So, hello, how you doing? And thank you for joining. The point of doing this with admin tools is because it just makes it a whole lot easier to do, and I know it seems a bit lazy, but it genuinely does make it easier. It's less time consuming. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm glad you're good. I did all this work on... Oh, damn it. I did all this work on my server yesterday, right? And I didn't back it up. And then I tried a new mod, and... well, basically it was a helicopter mod. And something went wrong with that, so I had to... reinstall the server from the backup. But it wasn't the right backup because I didn't back it up. So I've got to do all this all over again. All over again. I'll show you what how big this area is gonna go. Right, it's gonna go over to this wall here. Alright, it's gonna go to about here. It's gonna come this way, come all the way down to this bit here. Alright, then I'm taking it this way, connecting it to this building here. Then from this building here it's gonna come from this bit of the wall and run all the way down to about here. This is channel. No, this channel is actually this is a new one. Yeah, it's a new channel. I know why you're getting confused though, because I did do gaming and live streams on my old one. But I prefer doing games. This game's Daisy, as it says in the thingamabob. Yeah, so still fairly new. Well, new within the past 5 years. Oh, this was broke. It's because you don't usually message me back. So after a while of trying to get hold of you, to get no answers, I've just kind of like gave up. It's because you've got your kid, I've got my stuff. It's like me, Jason and Michael, we're civil in that, but we don't really talk too much. I think it's because like life happens. And with everything that's went off within the past, what was it, 5 years? Everyone seemed to become just a little bit more distant from everybody. However, I've got some mods on my server that you might appreciate. People get busy. When people get busy, well, there's not much anyone can do about that, because, well, we've all gotten busy. I mean, you're busy, I'm busy, Michael's busy, Jason's busy. We're all just a little bit busier. That's fine. Oh, do you want to see something fun or funny? Right, let me explain what these little symbols on the screen are, right? So this bit here with the person running, this is the stamina. I've made it so this you've got unlimited. The only time this bar here goes down is if you're using jumping or fighting. This is your water gauge, this is your food gauge, your temperature gauge, your blood gauge, and your health gauge. This is a mod, right? Notice the colouring, right? You'll give a little laugh in a minute as well. I need a better mouse and keyboard. Notice how everything's getting duller. Now we'll go for this. It will drop on ground. We'll do 3 because, oh, maybe more than 3. That's one of the mods I've got installed. This is another one. Oh. Character's tripping. Right, back to what we were doing. We need to add some flags, so we'll come into this corner. The flags, I'll show you what the flags do in a second, actually. Let me build one. Notice how on top of my screen it says you have entered a flag PvP zone. If I press M, this entire area is covered in a flag. The flag keeps everything from despawning, and it will cover this entire area. I've even got a traders and a ATM mod, which I've put in by myself. You can buy vehicles from the traders as well. You can get servers for console, but you can't mod them. However, I've got files that I've made for console servers, custom bases and spawns. I'm currently working on traders for Livonia and Sakal. I need to recalibrate the one for this map, which is Shinaris, on console, because that traders is laggy. And I don't care what anyone else says, right? Size does matter. If you've got a file that's too big, it will lag. You can get servers for DayZ on console from Nitrodo and other service providers. I prefer using Nitrodo because it's got more, it's easier knowing where things are than other server providers. I'm on PC. And what I'm using to quickly build everything is called VP Admin Tools. So I'm able to do all this quickly and without problem. Although I will need a reminder to back it up, to back the server up, I mean. I forgot to do it last night after the stream I did last night. But this area is going to be different to what it was yesterday because I'm leaving the water side open. Because there's some islands that you'll be able to get to from, get here from, I mean. once I've got this side made, I can finish the opposite side. I do have another server provider, which I've not been... God dang it. The first of my streams wasn't on this server, it was on a different server that I currently own. But I had issues with latency on that one, and I'm not actually too happy with that service, so I went back to Nitro. There's a rule thing as well which kinda annoys me. Basically, in order to use that server, I have to be under a group, which kinda ruins it for me a little bit. It's hard to explain. Instead of being able to give it a good name, I've got to put it under the group, and that group, one of the admin on it is a complete and utter arse, and I don't quite like that admin, so nobody does, to be fair. It's the reason why people are leaving that group. Also, current project I've got lined up, Pokemon Game Boy hack. I was working on Pokemon Emerald, you know, making a version of that it's different. It will be called a ROM hack. Which, once I've finished working on that, if I can remember how I've done it in the first place, I'm gonna start streaming playing that. I've even been able to get Pokemon Game Boy games and Zelda Game Boy games on the Nintendo 3DS. I'll give a tutorial on how to get them on that. Believe it or not, I do have loads of custom DayZ files that I've made for console. I've even got the CFG gameplay file that you need for it to actually work. I'll start playing it across this way now. So, what have you been up to? Once I've got this area built up, I'll take a trip to the traders and show you what I've done there. Just using my teleport ability here. There we go. Besides, I've got to check the trader. Make sure I added in an ATM before I backed it up. Yeah, these fences aren't exactly the straightest, are they? Great, now I need to get better pliers. Let's see if we can keep it semi-straight. Just a couple more. Oh, maybe more than a couple. Definitely need pliers. However, I can leave that gate, to be fair, because if they're coming in from the water, they'll need to get on the land. So I might need a gate. However, I've left a... I left an entrance in that building to my right. Alright, so now let's check this very last fence, make sure that that's being kept. Yeah. One more. That'll do. Now time to teleport to the traders. teleport tools. Oh, wait a second. Need to add this place. Okay. Let's try again. No. Alright then. I'm guessing this is water, so if I go for here, edit, and remove that, and delete this, and paste this, and click there, teleport. In fact, we'll go there, then we'll click teleport. There we go. Green Mountain Trader, we'll teleport there. That ATM doesn't work. Open banking. That's fine. Oh, I added this. This is the gun guy. This is the weapons mod. Obviously, weapons mod, weapons mod, weapons mod, weapons mod, weapons mod, weapons mod, and weapons mod. One of the mods, another mod. And come over here. The traders itself is a mod, but I had to add the other mods into that mod. I'm thinking about putting the seeds from in there into there. Another mod is search for, which allows you to search everything like this, whereas in normal game you can't search these things, you need the mod to do so. Oh, another mod is you can stack ammos, and I'll show you that one after I've showed you everything in the traders. So this is part of the MMG mod, which gives you new gears, patches, or new clothes. There's another mod attached to attaches to this one called Mega Inventory Size, where it can only be used by the MMG mod. So any MMG gear you get massive storage for. Like the plate carrier, they're usually between like 25 to 15, whereas the Mega Inventory Size gives you 300 spaces. Which comes in handy for you heavy looters. Alright, this guy is where you get all your cars. These are the game cars in the normal game. You've got the covered cargo trucks, you've got the Humvee, the Olgas, the sedans, the Gunters, and the Jeeps. Which makes it easier to find than finding them. Not only can you buy things from the traders, you can also sell them to the traders. Yeah, lockers and beds aren't usually searchable. In normal game nodes. The better the condition of something, the more it sells for to the traders, I think. I'm not too sure. Although I'm going to need that when I do eventually get my pistol. I did have a pistol, but I got it after got it on when I went to the military zone, and that's when I forgot to back it up afterwards. So everything I had then I don't have now. Well, I think everything sells the same for the same price to the traders. I've not noticed any price changes. changing. But we're not going to take anything that's less than 1. We'll take a damaged item every now and again. But when you sell an item to the trader, it just disappears and goes back to its spawn location. It's the equivalent of destroying something. Ah, yes. I know I said the occasional damaged, but fucking landmine, bruh. I ended up getting a whole collection of landmines. It was brilliant. Ah, another landmine. It's badly damaged, but still worth it. And if you get a kitchen timer, a protective case, and some plastic explosives, you can make a timed explosive. If we click this, sell, 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 sell. Now we run over, is it here? Show sellable. And sell, 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 sell. Ah shit, bottom back. When the green turns white, that means that you have no more to sell. So now if we go like this, we go base, we teleport, this is the Humvee I found, please stop it, and this is a cargo I brought from the traders, this is the car I found, and this is the other Humvee. Alright, the system going yesterday, so I'm gonna have to redo that system. So items like nails, maintenance and repair, because repairs come under maintenance, will go into the cargo truck. And batteries, because batteries, you know. And these will go in the cargo because these are base building items. Fire barrel. I need to re-get all my health items. What's in this one? Yeah, I need another barrel. But hey, at least I got my 4 landmines back. This is our ammo barrel. I'll switch them places just to... What was it? 762.54. 919. Right, so let me explain the ammo stacking and everything stacking. So the max you can stack of ammo is 100, and for the planks it's usually something like what was it? 30 or 20. What's in this barrel? I'll shove the coca in there. So basically, things stack to more than what they should usually be in the game. In the game, usually it's 20 planks in hand and 40 planks in here. Although it might be 100. Now I'm looking at it, I think it might be 100. But everything, the stack value doubles for everything. If it's stackable, then the amount's doubled. For example, the nails, it's normally 99 on console and on PC, but if you add the stack mod, it raises it to 297. which is pretty good. It's useful. Another cool thing I can do on my server is when it rains, if I go to weather editor, I did have a preset, so we'll make it 09, 10 minutes past 9 on the 26th. No, we'll do it 30. On the 30th of the 5th, 2025, we pull the rain down and we'll apply it, and we'll save it. So now when we click presets, we can do this. That changes the weather and the time on the server. And why is it still raining? The rain's off. Overcast is 49. I'll turn the fog down. So now you'll see it's our date, just the 30 and the 5 are back to fronties. Weather. Apply and save preset. So now we've got the time preset, which is current time. Current date, just not time. And then the weather preset. Although if we overcast and that, and then we save, now this is what we will have. However, I do need to, that's right, that's what I need to do. We are gonna go to military zone. So we are now at the opposite side of our base, which I'm not unlocking on string. But yeah, this is my base. I'm gonna go look for some glow plugs. I forgot I was invisible, my bad guys. Alright, so normally these aren't searchable, but Search Fleet makes them searchable. We're looking for a glow plug. I'm not going to search everything individually. We don't need a pipe. This is our barrel. And look at that, we can put it in a bag. Isn't that useful? Oh, we best not get hurt. I've got no bandages on me. So if the barrel's there, then our glow plug should be in here too, because the loot on the server has different locations. So when a server restart happens, and there was one last night, these things should have despawned, although it only restarted because I had to reinstall this backup. Hammer's still there. Can't remember whether it was before or after I found the hammer. I don't remember if it's here that I actually found the glow plug or whether it was elsewhere. It's all fine and well having admin tools where I can spawn in anything I want. It's just some things, it's like you enjoy doing the harder way instead of doing the quick and easy way, I reckon. Well, I do anyways. So I could teleport from here to the military base, but I'd prefer to run up there. It's more of a challenge. We'll take the tourist map. Right, so if we look at the map, this is the way we're going, right? The arrow is where we're facing, this is where we are. We are wanting to go all the way up this road, where the petrol station is, that we just cut across, because I want to go to the police station first. We follow this long road, all the way up and around to here. This is where we're going, and it's a good little while, good little distance. It's that building there, right in front of us, over the railway tracks. That's the policey. Question is, where's the zombies? There they are. Is another watch as my stamina depletes. Time to get on this vehicle, because I got no bandages. Right in the ass. There's less zombies than what there were yesterday, I tell you. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to shoot you again for indecent exposure. The reason why we're going to the police station, you'll see in a minute, before I get killed. I'm searching for weapons and ammo. I told you I'm going to get my handgun back. Also, we need to make sure we get enough food, because my food levels might deplete shortly. You can never be too sure with this game. However, I do remember finding this before I found the glow plug, which is good because it means they'll be at the military base. Right, and we're not going to say anything about that zombie being in the ground and me shooting it dead into the ground, right? that will just be coincidence. This might help us get to where we need to get. Doesn't look like there's any handguns here. What state are you in? Damaged. Get for that. Oh, there is a handgun. It's one that it'll do without any ammo. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Why'd these fall on the floor for? And now, to the roof. Well, I can't be asked getting dizzy. Surely that wasn't all the zombies. It's a bit freaky when there's none walking around. You don't feel quite safe. Well, what are they planning? They've got to be planning something. Some badly damaged sardines. Some spike. Oh, look at that. A Mark II. If only we had stacks of 22 LRs. Is it 22 LR? Yeah. really doesn't feel right without the zombies. Oh, there's one. See if we can find a car. It might make our journey a lot quicker. I can hear them. Yep. While we're here, might as well find ourselves some meds and find out what blood type we are all over again. Yep, we're still A negative. Alright, notice how this sink is against this wall. Alright? Imagine it inside of a cube. So if we go into this room here, its cube would be coming through this bit of wall here. But see this, the cube for this rectangle would be going into that cube. And then going through this wall here to there. That is why we cannot search for the loot within this sink, because the cube will be going into that wall and then it will be touching this rectangle here. The more you know about hitboxes, right? Everything in the world has a hitbox. Lockers, their hitbox is pretty much the length and width of them, so it goes from there to there, and then from the top of that one there to the bottom where it's touching the floor, if not like a millimeter or so wider. Which is why you can search for loot in all of these rather than the sinks in there. It's hard to explain. I used DayZ editor for quite the length of time now, so I know It makes sense to me. Whereas if the two items were touching, for example these shelves, if these two were touching, right, you wouldn't be able to search both of them as two separate shelves. They would both show up like without a search button after you searched one. It's like zombies, their hitboxes, they've got a couple of hitboxes, one for each body part. So say you shot one in the back, it would only, you've got a high chance of it only crippling the zombie instead of killing the zombie. Whereas if you shoot it in the head, it's going to die instantly. Sometimes after 2 shots, depending on the gun. So I shoot this one in the leg, watch. Zombie's then crippled. Whereas if I shoot one when it gets, come on asshole. Hey. Right. See right there? I killed it. The gas mask filters are for going into gas zones, which is a whole asshole. I don't got bandages. I hate having to do that. Well look, now we have bandages. We don't want to pick up the tops. We don't quite need them. Sorry for the poor language. Oh look at that, now we're finding more fucking bandages. Just apologise for the bad language and now I'm giving it more. Wow. I'm not going to search every inch. More anti-sickness medicine. It's a shame you can never find any multivits. they're useful. Oh, and charcoal tablets, they're also really useful. You can find them, you just gotta know which place to look for them at. We'll take the hacksaw, why not? Codeine. Good painkillers. While they're doing on this, breaking down Olga, I will never understand. Right, back to what we were doing. Box of nails for trading with other players when other players eventually join my server. Just gotta get past the growing pains. Right, now we head back to the main road. Take a right here. Do we search in here? No, I don't think we found anything I used yesterday. Is that a head torch? No, that's just a beanie. Screw the beanie. Right, to the military zone. Because that's where we'll find all of our resources. You better not be trying to make me bleed, cunt. Hey, mister. Get on the ground. Shh. Shh. Come on then. Good night. Night. Christ! I shot through all my bullets and I still missed him. Not now, I didn't. Multiple shots confused them. Some not Pepsi. you can keep your bad potato. But I'll take your food. That looks delicious. Can't wait to not eat it. Right, if I'm not wrong, I've got all this road to go up. Right, I've got some zombies chasing me, so I'm also trying to reply to somebody over Messenger. Let me just... Alright! Let's check what's in this car. Oh, actually I'll take this. I'm always needing a door. Map. Yep, so we just keep going up this road and we'll get there. So the military base is right about there. Right. You know what, my guy's worked hard. I think I'm gonna reward him with some star dog. And this is the military base, so there should be a car down there. I pressed the wrong button. Right, now we search for a glow plug because we need that in order to move our car. Brilliant, we've got ammo for our handgun, but we need more than just 10 bullets in a mag. We also do really need that glow plug, so I can move that Humvee and get it parked. However, I might just go ahead and buy one from the traders, to be fair. Field shovel, useful. .45s. Do I have some? No, I don't have it. From my person. Well, from the looks of it, I'm not finding any glow plugs. And I've completely forgotten where it is that I found it yesterday. And I'm currently also still hoping that that car is still there. And you know what? I'm gonna search all these shelves because I really need that glow plug. Beans. Well, we may not have a spark plug, but we do have a car. We'll get this back base and then I'll end the stream. That wasn't supposed to happen, by the way. Right. Well, we're gonna make a few stops first. Obviously, a well to get the radiator filled with water, and the petrol station, so obviously gas. I'm gonna use some of my teleport powers. Right, I'm gonna get a couple of repair kits using admin tools. I'm relying on them too much, I know. But no, I don't mean to. I am still getting used to how the admin tools work. You click once too many and you get more than what you're asking for, and if you don't click enough times it doesn't even give you one. Which is a pain. Hey, almost. What we're currently doing is now we're filling up the car so we can actually make it back to the base. That'll do. Alright. Right. Time to go to the base. Ah. Quick peeks of the map. Still going to the petrol station. And it's on our left. There's a reason why we've come here. You're a way to find out why. Ah, here's something cool. So where is it? Highlight, and we go to force vomit, and yeah, we'll go for 60. Nice. One thing you've got to remember about this game is when you're putting in codes, right? It asks every number. For example, duration wise, it's in seconds. Alright, so this is gonna go on for 60 seconds or a minute. I'm trying to make my guy hungry. That did not work. So what we do is we force vomit. I input length of time in seconds, so we'll go for 2 minutes, which is 120. Hello. There we go. Alright, I'm unplugging my mic for a minute. I gotta make a call. back. Again, I'm not going to be using the gate. I'm going to be teleporting myself into my base with the car, because you know, I don't want people finding out what my combination is to get into my base. Right, and that is all for tonight. I'm gonna go back up my data, and I'll speak to y'all later. Goodbye.